Hello Libra, Elsie here to do a bonus read. How are you doing, Libra? Happy New Year, friends. Thought I would come here and say thank you for all the ways that you loved on that last reading that I did for you. I appreciate you, and so I'm here to do a bonus read for you. So if you are somebody who is my ride or die, you already know how this goes down, right? So you can skip to the next timestamp if you like. For those of you who are my ride or dies, you know that I read for the current energy or the energy for the future. I don't intend on looking at any of the energies from the past unless they come up. I will acknowledge them, of course. That's my job. That's what I do for a job. So I'll acknowledge it, but I'm not going to dig in back there. So Libra, if you are brand new and you're just here for the first time, I hope you'll join the Libra tribe. It is getting quite large here, and there is a subscription button down in the bottom right hand corner if you decide to stay. All right, let's find out what's going on here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what is the most important thing that Libra needs to know at this time, please. Six of Wands, victory, success. After a hard cycle, somebody here has been through something really hard that has been kind of life-changing. I want to say that you've had to smile through the tears. We've got the Six of Cups. It feels like it's behind you now, I want to say, because of this Six of Cups. It's nostalgic energy. I feel like you have two sixes here, right? Which is you trusted the process to bring you up to here. And it feels like this Six of Cups energy is the energy of you getting victory after what went on back there in the past. Tell me more about Libra. Got the Six of Swords. Wow, look at that. 3 sixes. Yep, you're definitely trusting the process. There is a new journey that's about to begin here. That's what the sixes are about. A new journey is about to begin here. Now, for those of you who are religious, please don't panic. The sixes, the 3 sixes, do not mean the same thing spiritually and in tarot as they do in your religious text. So the sixes are actually, what they mean is there is a new journey close, and that you have trusted the process. And therefore, I feel like now you've been given the blessings of being able to move on from whatever the trouble was back here. The Six of Wands tells me that you've come through something that was really tough. The Six of Wands is victory after having a really hard cycle of being at war, maybe with the self or with other people, being in the fight, a really tough fight, and it's already in the past because of the Six of Cups here. You will always have the memories of it, unfortunately, but it is in the past, and you had to make a decision mentally to move on from this. So that's what it feels like here with the Six of Swords. But you decided there's no way I can live in these chaotic memories anymore. I've got to move on to the new vibration. And I think that's what it's saying here. Tell me more about Libra, please. I feel like the sixes are also telling me that you're about to let go of control, and that it's time for you to trust whatever is coming up in the future. And we have the Sun energy. We have the Two of Wands. Definitely. Look, I feel like you had a choice to make, Libra. I feel like you could have stayed at the Two of Wands, looking out the window, watching everyone else make their decisions. I feel like you're very prepared to move ahead to the new vibration or whatever is moving you into the future. But I feel like you had a choice to make. The Six of Cups or the Six of Swords. The Six of Cups would have left you attached to your past. The Six of Swords is about getting out of the chaos of the memories and moving forward. And I think it's because of the Sun that you're doing that. Look, the Sun is here with victory and success. Success after a hard cycle. So I feel like not only did you realization, right? A breakthrough. You had a breakthrough that all the preparation, it's like, I want to say that somebody here felt like they were being punished, but it wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was preparing you to move forward. It's the only way that you could move forward is, I feel, going through whatever it was back there. But the Sun tells me that you grew through it. The Sun is very happy. I feel like you will have a bunch of happy successes. And I feel like you see with great clarity the reasons why, since you're standing here at the Two of Wands here, ready to make movement, go this way or that way, I feel like now you realize that what it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. And so I feel like you were being prepared through this hardship to, we can't, to be able to know what is good, how can I say? I feel like you were being prepared through the hardship, and the sun shows up and gives you a breakthrough that you had to know what was hard in order to know what really goodness is. And so it's like we can't really know the light until we know really true darkness, right? I feel like that's sort of the energy that you're at here. So I feel like some of you, all of you have a choice to make, right? These minor arcanas are always about choices that you're making. And so all of you have this choice to make. Some of you are going to choose to be stuck to the past and call that a victory. Living in the past and repeating cycles, you will call that a victory. And it's your own perception. Understand, that's why general readings work for everybody, because you are the one that brings your perception here and your intuition, your discernment to know which parts of this reading are for you and which ones aren't. So I feel like for some of you, you will stay in the Six of Cups, stay in this place in the past, and you will call it victory. And for others of you, you will detach from that, detach from whatever the chaos was in the past, and you will move forward. But all of you have the Two of Wands here. We do have the Four of Cups. Look, staying in this Six of Cups is your comfort zone. Some of you, the 6 and the 4 is 10. You're happy there. And that's okay. Nobody's telling you that you've got to move forward, right? It's all about how it feels for you. Not everybody is ready to move forward at the same time. Keep telling you, y'all, we're not all on the same timelines. We're not all learning our lessons in the same way at the same time. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. What was back there? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Now we're looking at nines. Wouldn't it be fun if another 9 just showed up, huh? The Strength card. Okay. So I think that you're supposed to be strong or be courageous, because I feel like you're at the end of some sort of tough cycle that is about to turn into blessings for you. I feel like the Nine of Cups is telling me, I could be speaking to someone who's single. Not all of you are as you view this, but for those of you who are single, I want to say that you will become single and happy with it. You'll be okay with it. If you're not, that's okay. Maybe this part of the reading is not for you, but I'm specifically connecting to a Libra who I feel is going to become happy being single, because the wish fulfillment is here. It's the happiness in all things. And so we're at the 9s. I feel like you're very close to the 10, right? Which is right here, broken up into the 6 and the 4. The 9 of Pentacles tells me that you're confident, you're strong, that you are somebody who has a duality to you, that you are somebody who can be the lamb. You're someone who can be kind and loving and sweet, but don't fuck with Libra. I'm just going to say that I feel like you just should not take your weakness. Nobody should take your weakness for kindness. Kindness for weakness. That's what it is. Kindness for weakness. Because I feel like you're a very confident Libra since you've come out of this place of fire, this place where you were forged through fire. I feel like you've come out someone who's very confident and somebody who has this duality of being the lamb and the lion, right? You could have a Leo placement. You don't have to. We have Leo here twice. You could be dealing with Leo. Tell me about the 6 of Wands, please. Or sorry, 6 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, well, it's a progression that it is, but I feel like as you move forward, for some of you that maybe living in this nostalgia or this comfort zone for you is what you call your happiness, and it's okay if you do, but for others of you, I feel those ones of you that are ready to take some sort of a step forward, that you are disconnecting from whatever it is that you want to leave back there and going to the calm. But for you, even though you don't know what's ahead of you, it's a little bit maybe anxiety infused. I feel like you are still going to do it, because wherever you were is not a place you ever want to be again. We do have the 7 of Wands. I feel like you will find it. You will find the higher ground. You'll find a place where you're feeling more confident and sturdy and solid. I feel like some of you are, in order to get rid of this 9 of Swords, which is, worry, right? Clouding of the mind, put your head down on the pillow, all the things that are racing in your mind. I feel like the 7 of Wands is what's going to get you into more restful sleep. And it means that, it's time for you to meditate. We've got the person in the pink bubble here. If you don't know what that means, you might want to go take a look. It's a spiritual place that we put ourselves. It's a place of protection. I do that sometimes when people that I love are traveling. And in my mind's eye, I will put them in the pink bubble during my meditation just to make sure that they are safe. I feel like I feel like you've been through a lot and not a whole lot bothers you anymore. I feel like whatever you came through, whatever this hardship was that forged you through fire here, baptism by fire, I'm going to say, you had to learn things the hard way. And I feel like now you've come to a place where you're a little bit unbothered by the Nine of Swords. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like that's a place where you're going to be for a while. I feel like this energy of the Seven of Wands, you having boundaries, you know, finding your solar plexus chakra, finding maybe that's what you were opening is that solar plexus chakra. It feels like that you are in this place of protection and stability here, and I feel like that is what's going to take you to your next opportunities. I feel like there are opportunities that are showing up for you, but they've been slow moving because I feel like you had lessons to learn. That's all it was. We do have the Empress. Isn't that beautiful? I really love that, Libra. I really love that because the Empress is Libra energy, right? Love, Venusian, right? And I feel like you are in a place in your life here, once those of you who have decided to leave the chaos behind here, that I feel like whatever you went through really has grown you into the Empress energy. So in a place where I think that you were forced to go at it alone. Look, she's the only one in the boat, right? Right? I feel like you were a person who's very brave. She's got red on there. She's got the colors of the warrior, right? And so whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you are somebody who decided to be strong, do it on your own, do it by yourself. And I feel like at times it was worrisome, but I feel like that's how you became the Empress. Or for those of you who are not yet the Empress, that's how you will become the Empress. And the Empress is all of the queens. It's wisdom. You get to be the Empress because of wisdom, not because you're a Libra and not because you're a Taurus, but you get to be that person. And it's a feeling. You get to be that person because you now understand that you are in control of you and you are the person who's the creator. It's kind of the lie of religion that teaches you to worship something outside of you, but God is you. And I feel like you are the person who has the direct connection to the universe here. And I feel like you've now realized that God is within you, that your energy is what keeps you connected to the universe, to Allah, to God, to Buddha, to whoever your deity is, if you have one at all. And I feel like you are all love. I feel like there's opportunities that are coming to you because you have done the hard work to become the Empress. And the Empress is forged through fire because she is the Queen of Wands, right? Tell me about this Sun. I want to tell you about all the good stuff that's going on here. We've got the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like what's going on here is, you know, what this hardship in the past taught you is how to make decisions on your feet, to think on your feet, and to be honest and truthful, to gain your boundaries, and to deal with things in a head over heart way, to deal with things in a very logical way, including love. So I feel like the Ace of Cups is telling me here that your heart space is still open. But at times, I feel like you are somebody who is just very honest and truthful and assertive, and you take the emotions out of it when you have to, right? She's the Queen of Swords, has her heart sort of in this little jail down here. At times, you will deal with things that are heartfelt in a way that is head over heart, but I also feel like your words have become softer. You've become kinder. You've become more compassionate with the way that you tell your truth. Because look, you can take out your sword and cut people. You can say you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't know what's going. You can cut people with your words, but that's not who the Queen of Swords is. The Queen of Swords is sort of a motherly energy, yet detached, but a motherly energy who is assertive, who I feel you are learning how to be compassionate. And when people come at you and ask you to make decisions, I feel like because you have grown with the Sun here and you've had this breakthrough or this realization or awakening, that you are now dealing with people in a very, very different way. Tell me about the Two of Wands, what's coming up here. Because I feel like you're leaving the Two of Wands, the crossroads here. We've got the Hermit in the reverse. You're coming out from some sort of time that you spent by yourself. Look at all these major arcanas coming here. A lot of change showing up. And it's because you've accomplished something. And the World card could be the end of the year. Possibly you closed the door and said, I'm not dealing with any of that or those people anymore, but I also feel like you've stepped through some sort of a portal, or you've had an accomplishment or a milestone that has given you temperance. And so you're much more balanced. You know that things are going to show up when they show up in their own time, and you're okay to wait for it, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is here. The Empress doesn't need anything. The Empress supplies her own money. The Empress is independent and does what she wants and goes after the things that she loves. She's compassionate and kind and caring and loving. And she's also someone who is in charge of her own pentacles. So anybody that comes into the Empress energy, whether you are feminine or masculine, because Libra is swords, which is a masculine energy, but Taurus is feminine energy. So feminine or masculine, whoever comes into your life now must learn to add to you, because you're not dragging anybody along anymore. Tell me what the outcome is here. Tell me what the outcome is for Libra. Oh yes, Charlie is saying, my guide Charlie, he's saying, let's talk about this Four of Cups, because some of you aren't yet ready to emerge. The Hierophant's in the reverse. Sorry, not the Hierophant, I always say them backwards. The Hermit is in the reverse. And so for those of you who have decided to emerge from this place of healing, of wisdom, of realizing what you need to do next, you need to close the door, you need to shut the door on things that no longer are serving you, and you're going to be moving into the Temperance energy, which is love and kindness and balance and alchemy, right? Becoming the Empress. There are some of you who are not yet ready to move into that energy, and it's okay. Look, it's okay. Not all of us are ready at the same time. Tell me about the Four of Cups. We've got the Fool card. So it's the universe is asking you to please take a step forward. Make sure that you're protected. Make sure, when the Fool comes up in the upright, it's an educated leap of faith. And you can take a small risk. You can take a risk and you can jump into something new, a new chapter, not really knowing, like a new job or a new relationship, but don't do it without education. Figure it out first. But the universe is urging you to step out of your comfort zone here. We have the Ten of Swords, to leave things behind, release things, release pain, release the agony, release the people who have betrayed you or hurt you. You need to release that. If you're truly going into a new chapter, you need to release that. You need to also, it's the release, right? The Devil energy is a release. It's the release of addictions. It's the release of things that kept you chained to a place, a memory, a thing in the past. It's releasing of codependent relationships, whether they were love relationships or relationships with family or friends. It feels like you're being asked to release this energy of feeling doubt, feeling fear. This could also be seductions, releasing those. I feel like that those are all the things that will keep you in that comfort zone. And so you're being asked by the universe to release those things and take a step out. Tell me what the outcome is, please, for Libra. We have the Chariot, just Cancer energy. Could have a Cancer placement. We do have the Emperor. Look at that. I love that energy for you, Libra. Your readings have been so beautiful lately. I just love the growth that I'm seeing here. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune is waiting for you in the future. Future is the bottom of the deck for me. And I feel like somebody needs to figure out emotional intelligence. And that means that when things go wrong, you don't melt down. So when you come to this place where you decided that you are going to be in this emotional intelligence, I feel like it's a realization that comes with your heart chakra opening here. It's a realization, and it's a moment of clarity or triumph, and it changes everything. Everything changes with the Wheel of Fortune. And what changes is you're moving toward like all these paths are opening for you. These doors are opening for you. Things are changing because they're supposed to. Because without change, there's no progress. And Jupiter is, Sagittarian energy is what we're looking at. And Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. And so the wheel is here to expand you, to push you out of your comfort zone. That was the whole plan all along, and this is divine timing. And look, you can't ignore the wheel. It's not waiting for you. It's going to drag you across the pavement, kicking and screaming. So for those of you who are in the comfort zone, I feel like the universe is coming for you and saying, come on, it's time to get out of that that place where you feel very comfortable. It's time to try new things. We do have the Chariot here. I feel like somebody here is balancing their energies, masculine and feminine. And so we have the white horse, the dark horse, the light horse. And it feels like somebody's finally hitting their balance. But we do have the Emperor energy here. You're now a force to be reckoned with. And I also feel like as you move into this Empress energy, some of you might be moving into the Emperor energy, feminine or masculine, take your side. I feel like you will be calling in, if you are the Empress, you will be calling in what is yours. And I do believe that you will be calling in an Emperor. You don't see it now because it's something that you don't want to see. It's something you're not ready for. You're actually very much, you might not be in this energy just yet, but I feel like it's coming because these readings are not around the corner. They might not resonate with you right now. They could resonate a year in the future, but somebody here is coming into the Empress energy, is calling in the Emperor, whom they don't see just yet. This is someone that you don't know about, someone you've never met. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Those are all the kings. We have Cancer energy here. We also have Leo energy. We've got Scorpio. We've got Libra and Taurus. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Capricorn energy. We've got Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, more Leo, Sagittarius energy again. I'm going to leave that right there. Libra, thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I look forward to getting to know you a little more in the comments. I hope that you will be there. That's where we like to be. I'm going to go for now, but I love you guys, and I'll be back because I'm always back. See you later. Love you. Bye.